Hello, and welcome to Muris Artists. I'm so glad you're here with us today. If you love beautiful interior design, especially that perfect blend of French-Italian modern Tuscan style with antique touches and clean light, you're in the right place. We're about to explore some stunning room ideas that bring warmth, elegance, and timeless charm to your home. So, stick around and watch the whole video. I promise you'll find plenty of inspiration to make your space feel cozy and sophisticated. Let's dive in and enjoy this journey together. Imagine stepping into a living room where soft cream walls meet warm terracotta accents and natural oak beams stretch overhead. The antique wrought iron chandelier adds a timeless touch, while vintage upholstery in muted sage and dusty rose invites you to relax. Light filters through linen curtains, highlighting the rustic stone fireplace with its aged marble mantel. The wide plank hardwood floors feel grounded beneath your feet, and delicate floral cushions complete this cozy, elegant space made just for you. Picture a kitchen where whitewashed cabinets with brushed brass handles blend effortlessly with a marble island veined in soft grays. Handmade terracotta tiles warm the backsplash, and vintage brass fixtures gleam softly. Open wooden shelves display charming antique pottery, while pale linen drapes soften the sunlight pouring through a large window. Natural stone floors in beige and a woven jute rug add texture and warmth, creating a space that feels both fresh and timeless. Imagine a bedroom wrapped in calm creams and faded whites, where an antique carved wooden bed invites rest. Soft beige and dusty blue linens with delicate embroidery add gentle color, while a vintage dresser topped with a porcelain lamp adds charm. Natural light filters through gauzy curtains, illuminating terracotta floors softened by a hand-woven wool rug. This serene retreat perfectly balances rustic warmth and modern simplicity, making it your personal haven. Visualize a dining room centered around a reclaimed wood table with a natural matte finish, surrounded by soft beige linen chairs with antique brass studs. Warm ivory walls are accented with subtle fresco stencil borders in muted gold, while a wrought iron chandelier casts a cozy glow. Tall French doors framed by sheer curtains invite gentle sunlight, and decorative ceramic plates with floral patterns add a touch of rustic charm. This is a space made for timeless gatherings and heartfelt moments. Imagine a cozy reading nook with a soft linen armchair in pale gray, paired with an intricately carved antique wooden side table. A vintage brass floor lamp casts a warm glow as natural light streams through sheer white curtains. Terracotta floors softened by a woven rug invite you to sink in, while ceramic pots with dried herbs add an earthy touch. It's a peaceful corner where rustic charm meets clean, modern lines, perfect for quiet moments and gentle reflections. Step into a bathroom where creamy travertine walls and floors create a serene backdrop for an antique-style freestanding bathtub with brushed brass fixtures. Above a white marble sink countertop, an ornately framed mirror adds elegance. Linen curtains filter soft natural light, highlighting subtle floral tile accents and a hand-woven basket that adds texture. This space blends clean modern lines with rustic antique touches, offering a calm and elegant sanctuary to refresh your spirit. Picture a hallway with warm beige plaster walls and wide plank oak floors in a distressed finish. Antique wrought iron sconces cast a soft, inviting glow, while a carved wooden console table displays ceramic vases filled with dried lavender. A large gilded mirror reflects the warm light, enhancing the space's airy feel. A narrow hand-woven runner rug in muted terracotta and cream adds subtle color and texture, creating a timeless passageway filled with rustic charm and quiet elegance. Imagine a sunroom bathed in natural light through large windows framed by pale linen curtains. A vintage wicker love seat with cushions in muted sage and dusty rose floral patterns invites you to sit and breathe. Terracotta pots with lush green plants bring warmth and life, while natural stone floors softened by a woven jute rug add texture. Antique brass lanterns hang from exposed wooden beams, blending rustic charm with clean modern lines for a bright, inviting space to relax. Picture a home office where a distressed white wooden desk with antique brass hardware pairs perfectly with a soft beige linen chair. Warm cream walls with subtle fresco accents create a soothing backdrop, while terracotta tiled floors softened by a woven wool rug add warmth. Open shelves hold vintage leather-bound books and ceramic vases filled with dried lavender. Soft, natural light filters through sheer curtains, making this workspace a serene blend of rustic antique charm and clean modern simplicity. Step into a welcoming foyer with wide plank oak floors and warm cream plaster walls. An antique carved wooden bench with soft linen cushions offers a quiet spot to pause. Above a distressed wooden console table, ceramic vases filled with dried flowers add rustic charm. Wrought iron sconces cast a warm glow, while natural light filters through sheer curtains on tall windows. This space perfectly balances rustic antique elements with clean modern lines, greeting you with timeless elegance and understated warmth. Imagine a guest bedroom with soft cream walls and an antique wrought iron bed painted in distressed white. Muted sage and dusty rose linens with delicate floral embroidery create a gentle palette. A vintage wooden chest with brass handles sits at the foot of the bed, while terracotta tiled floors softened by a hand-woven wool rug add texture. Pale linen curtains filter natural light, making this room a tranquil and inviting retreat that blends rustic charm with clean modern design. Picture a kitchen nook with a round reclaimed wood table surrounded by linen chairs in soft beige, accented with antique brass studs. Warm ivory walls are decorated with subtle fresco stencil borders in muted gold. A wrought iron chandelier with candle-style bulbs hangs overhead, while large windows with sheer curtains fill the space with natural light. Terracotta tiled floors softened by a woven jute rug add earthy warmth. Decorative ceramic plates with floral patterns complete this cozy dining corner. Imagine a library with tall cream plaster walls and built-in distressed white wooden bookshelves. A vintage leather armchair in muted sage invites you to sit and relax. Wide plank oak floors with a matte finish are softened by a hand-woven wool rug in earth tones. Antique brass sconces add warm ambient lighting, while a large window with pale linen curtains lets in soft natural light. Ceramic vases and dried lavender sprigs add subtle color and texture, creating a cozy, elegant retreat. Picture a breakfast room where soft cream walls with subtle fresco accents surround a round wooden table with a distressed matte finish. Linen chairs in muted sage and dusty rose create a gentle color palette. Tall windows framed by sheer linen curtains fill the space with morning light. Terracotta tiled floors softened by a woven jute rug add warmth, while antique brass lanterns hang from exposed wooden beams overhead. Ceramic pots with dried herbs add a rustic touch, blending simplicity and timeless elegance. Imagine a powder room with warm beige travertine walls and floors, a white marble countertop, and vintage brass fixtures. An ornately framed mirror in distressed white wood adds elegance, while pale linen curtains filter soft, natural light. Subtle floral tile accents surround the sink, and a hand-woven basket adds texture and warmth. Decorative ceramic vases with dried lavender complete the look, blending clean modern lines with antique touches to create a serene, inviting space for guests. Picture a conservatory with cream plaster walls and large windows framed by sheer linen curtains that flood the room with light. A vintage wrought iron table with a distressed wood top sits surrounded by linen chairs in muted sage and dusty rose. Terracotta pots with lush green plants bring life and warmth. Natural stone floors softened by a hand-woven jute rug add texture, while antique brass lanterns hang from exposed wooden beams, blending rustic charm with clean modern elegance. Imagine a hallway with warm beige plaster walls and wide plank oak floors finished in distress matte. An antique carved wooden console table holds ceramic vases filled with dried lavender, while wrought iron sconces with candle-style bulbs cast a soft glow. A large gilded mirror with an ornate frame reflects the warm light, enhancing the welcoming atmosphere. A narrow hand-woven runner rug in muted terracotta and cream adds subtle color and texture, creating a timeless, inviting passageway filled with rustic charm. Picture a master bedroom bathed in pale cream walls, centered around an antique carved wooden bed frame painted in distressed white. Soft beige and dusty blue linens with delicate floral embroidery create a soothing palette. A vintage wooden dresser with brass knobs holds a porcelain lamp, while natural light filters through gauzy linen curtains. Terracotta tiled floors softened by a hand-woven wool rug add warmth. This room perfectly balances rustic antique charm with clean modern simplicity for an elegant and peaceful retreat. Imagine a dining area with a large reclaimed wood table in a natural matte finish, surrounded by linen upholstered chairs in soft beige accented with antique brass studs. Warm ivory walls feature subtle fresco stencil borders in muted gold, while a wrought iron chandelier with candle-style bulbs hangs overhead. Tall French doors with sheer curtains open to a garden view, flooding the space with natural light. Terracotta tiled floors softened by a woven jute rug complete this inviting, timeless atmosphere. Picture a sitting room with soft cream walls and an antique wrought iron love seat, painted distressed white. Cushions in muted sage and dusty rose floral patterns add gentle color, while a vintage wooden coffee table with a distressed finish anchors the space. Terracotta tiled floors softened by a hand-woven wool rug add warmth and texture. Large windows with sheer linen curtains allow soft natural light to fill the room. Ceramic pots with dried herbs and antique brass lanterns on exposed wooden beams blend rustic charm with clean modern elegance. Thank you so much for watching Murus Artist today. We've explored how the French-Italian modern Tuscan style combines rustic antique charm with clean, light-filled spaces to create truly inviting rooms. Remember, it's all about blending timeless elegance with cozy warmth through soft colors, natural textures, and thoughtful details. If you enjoyed this tour and want more inspiring ideas, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite style or any questions you have. Your support means the world to us. See you next time.